It has an iconic design, rounded, smooth, thin, incredible cameras.
As the developer of the operating system that is the most popular on personal computers and laptops, Microsoft was anticipated to achieve comparable success in the market of smartphones. However, Microsoft has been beaten to the finish line by both Apple's iOS and Google's Android. One of the worst phones ever made, the Windows Phone debuted on October 21st, 2010.
Consumers are going to love these phones. Windows Phone 8 is a fantastic, fantastic experience. Perfect harmony.
So, why wasn't Microsoft successful in the smartphone market? To put it simply, there are a number of reasons behind it. Just like Apple's iOS, Microsoft's Windows Phone OS and subsequently Windows 10 Mobile OS did not allow for any third-party modification.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Apple was successful because its phones had a variety of additional perks, such as enhanced functionality and high brand value. On the other hand, the mobile operating system developed by Microsoft did not provide any of these advantages. Also, Android has established itself as the platform of choice for smartphone makers. It was feasible for manufacturers to modify Android in order to make it more suitable for their needs. Android is the platform of choice among consumers because it gives them access to the large ecosystem that Google has established. It incorporates services like Gmail, Google Maps, YouTube, and many more. These features may have been included in Microsoft's mobile operating system. However, Google did not grant the firm authorization to proceed this way. Customers of Windows phones were forced to access popular Google apps via online platforms.
What?
Which resulted in a negative user experience for such users. Both iOS and Android are widely used because they provide consumers access to a substantial number of mobile application options. Microsoft also has its own app store, but the company could not get many developers to use it. Because of the relatively small number of people who used Windows mobile phones, developers did not find it financially lucrative to create applications for the Windows platform. The Microsoft phone seemed more like a joke to anyone who used Apple's iOS or Google's Android. Microsoft Phone couldn't hold its own against the dominant mobile operating systems, iOS and Android. Microsoft was unable to escape the negative publicity that was linked to their Windows Phone operating system since the market is often driven by the views of the masses. The majority of people will only switch their favorite brand when they come across something that's genuinely amazing and exceptional. The Microsoft Windows mobile operating system was distinct, but it did not have any features that were particularly alluring or might persuade users to convert. As a result of this, the number of people who use mobile phones that run Windows continues to fall. Microsoft decided to stop providing support for Windows 10 Mobile in 2020 since there were not enough users. The current state of affairs demonstrates that the Windows mobile operating system is hopelessly behind in the competition for the smartphone market. In addition, there is no indication that Microsoft is working on the development of the next version of its Windows Phone operating system. On the other hand, the future is notoriously difficult to forecast. We could see Windows Phone in a reimagined form in the future if there is an unanticipated upheaval in the technological landscape, and if Microsoft is the first company to respond to it. It would be in our best interest to continue with iOS or Android until that time comes.
It's an exciting time for Microsoft. This is the year